the ultimate. Main technical partner for Lamborghini Super Trofeo. Ventus. Hankook Tire.
Okay, stand by. Right. Dia pandai lah, dia dah besar dah. Welcome back to the sacred grounds, that is the Petronas Sepang International Circuit, for the afternoon session of Race 1, Round 1 for the Malaysia Touring Car Championship with me, Mio Adlan, and the lovely Erin Shaw. Are you having fun so far?
I'm having fun so far. It's a blast. It's amazing to see all the cars and especially these beautiful ladies here. Thank you so much for the shade.
Exactly. Sebab kenapa? Ini adalah kali pertama sebenarnya for you, Erin, to be around us down here at the Petronas Sepang International Circuit. You dapat lihat, saksikan the actual race yang berlangsung dari tahun ke tahun ni. It definitely gives you a different vibe versus what you watch normally on TV.
Yeah, it's definitely different when you're right here on the track, right? Especially just feeling the entire heat and stuff. I don't know how you do this on a yearly basis, Mio, because it's amazing that you get to witness this in person. Actually.
Exactly. So thank you so much to all of viewers, wherever it is you're watching us on our socials. Make sure you do give us a like, comment and share as well, because we want to hear from you guys as well. How do you think the race is going to be? And today, untuk sesi tengah hari ni for the afternoon session, what will we be watching, Erin?
We will be in the TP2000 category. That is what is going to be happening. I hope you guys joined us earlier, because that is when we actually had the first MT1600.
Exactly. So macam biasa, kalau you all dulu quite confused, what is this MTCC? Well, it's actually a rebranding program that we're actually doing right now. So forget about how it was done previously. Right now it's being known as Malaysia Touring Car Championship, MTCC. But a special shout out as well to all of you motorsports fans out there, kepada peminat-peminat sukan perlumbaan, lebih-lebih lagi untuk yang dua roda for the motorcycle. Don't forget, Malaysia once again will be hosting the Malaysian GP, which is the Petronas Grand Prix of Malaysia edisi tahun 2025 yang akan berlangsung pada hujung bulan Oktober nanti. Tickets, information, you can check out all the socials from SIC.
Right, that's right. And it's getting really, really hot here in the Petronas Sepang International Circuit. It's really hot though.
It's still hot.
You can feel
Then the ladies are, they're doing their jobs. They're literally
that
helping
explains
us.
it. That explains it now, doesn't it? Probably you guys are feeling the same heat as I am.
Exactly. But let's not waste more time. We are hearing the siren right now because all the cars will be making their way on the track. As mentioned by Erin, we got another race coming on. So let's go back to our comfortable commentators.
Sitting in the AC.
Sitting in the air-conditioned space. Very lovely. We got Andy and Nick. Guys.
Yes, the obligatory mention of the air-conditioned commentary booth. And let me tell you, I must agree What a vantage point we have here of this incredible track here at Sepang. It's been a quality day of racing thus far. We are loving the Malaysia Touring Car Championship 2025 round 1. Upcoming the TP2000, and there are many household names in the field that you will know from the Malaysian motor racing circuit. Single drivers in this one, all to play for. We're going to see some ferocious racing. Start time 4 of this sprint heat, 30 minutes plus 1 lap. Andrew Whitelaw in the commentary booth alongside Nick and Neil. Nick, it's been quite a day so far.
Yeah, it's been a magnificent action-packed day to say the least, but I think we are on course to witness an even more explosive action in this TP2000. Of course, this is a sprint format. There will not be any pit stops, so it's going to be hot and heavy from our 14-driver field all the way from start to finish, and I can't wait for the action to unfold. Andy, as you mentioned earlier, we've got so many big players, we've got so many juggernauts in this category who will be seeing action shortly, and it's going to be an intense battle if past races is anything to go by.
Explain to us a little bit about the strategy for those watching at home, and do share the YouTube, do share the Facebook stream. We love to have your support, and of course come down to the track. But like you say, this is ferocious, this is all action, and there are less variables, you know, just one driver in the driver's seat, no pit stops. The objective very clear. Gun.
Yes. It's just 30 minutes and you have an additional lap after that. So it's all guns blazing.
Don't forget, we've got the MotoGP upcoming in October, the 24th to the 26th. If you get a family bundle, you will get 25% off, so worth planning ahead. Go to sepangcircuit.com and get your tickets. A reminder as well about our Car Open Track Day. What an experience this is. Fulfill your need for speed via SIC's Open Track Day. Again, you can book online at sepangcircuit.com. This is the place to put the pedal down and really get the most out of your car. As well, the DEC, the Driving Experience Center, get involved with that at sepangcircuit.com. Now open for booking. Get more information on the website.
So like I was alluding to earlier, we have 2 classes that will see action today, which is the TP1 and TP2. A lot of experience, a lot of quality, a lot of class in this particular 2 classes. And another big change in this year's MTCC is also the introduction of the new performance cars, which is the Toyota 86 and the Subaru BRZ, which is going to add a lot of exciting competition into this field, Andy.
Yeah, definitely. Everything is being ramped up. Everything is evolving and sizzling along nicely. We're going to see stiff competition here. We mentioned some of the drivers on show, the likes of Johnny Z, Leon Koo as well. A lot of these guys you will remember from the circuit. A lot of these guys have been flourishing on Sepang for many years now. If you've been here previously, these guys are very known, very celebrated, and the best at what they do. We've got drivers from around the region.
And Hankook, the official tyre partner, who's been a great supporter of this National Touring Car Championship.
Conditions looking strong at the moment. Mio mentioning the sizzle of the temperature down there at the track, no doubt, and they're going to feel it in the car as well.
I have to say, I was a little concerned earlier when the clouds started to grey. But again, going in line with Malaysia's unpredictable weather, 5 minutes later it was clear skies. And that's good news for the drivers. Of course, they have to contend with the heat, but again, it makes for pristine driving conditions. So most of them would prefer to drive in a dry conditions as opposed to wet conditions. So we look at the interesting livery from the modern racing team.
There's Boy Wong there, the modern racing team, in pole position on the start line. Got a 2:25.843 in qualifying. It'll be Johnny Z behind him in second. The OPM Light Scuba Racing team.
So just looking at the competitors from both classes, like you mentioned earlier, we've got some big names. Jonathan Z, definitely one of them in the TP1 category. I expect a fierce competition between Jonathan Z. Leon Koo is in contention as well. Fadzil Alang and Daniel Rain Ui will all put themselves up and about. And if we go down in TP2, Kenurata from the R-Works Rios racing team is such an accomplished, experienced driver. He's one of Jeevan's favorite driver. He's one of the best defenders in the game as well. And we're going to go down to our wonderful host who has an interview with car number 444.
Hey, I cannot hear lah. All right, here we are this evening, a lovely evening here on the second leg of the MTCC 2025. We are starting off with the TP2K race, and I'm here with Jasmine, car number 444. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, nice to meet you all.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, how are you feeling about the race so far?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your strategy here? What's your goal? I'm sure it's to win it, but what is your strategy in play here for today?
And just go all the way out, 30 minutes. Yeah.
How has your preparation been so far? Do you think it's worth it to come up to this stage? Do you think you've done everything you can?
Yeah, I do all my best.
Okay, awesome. I can't wait to see you on the track. Good luck, Jasmine, to you. And back to you guys.
Yeah, Jasmine Tan is another well-known and well-celebrated in this part of the world. I remember him from my first S1K. Go all out, that is the message, and that is what the fans and what the viewers at home like to hear. So Jasmine Tan will be competing in the TP2, and I must say
Jasmine clocking the fastest time in qualifying as well. I was just about to get to him. Of course, Ken Urata, one of the seasoned professionals, but Jasmine is there. Chow Teck Seong, also always out to do the business. And we have Leona Chin, an accomplished female driver who's not only really built her reputation in Malaysia, but also races outside the country. And we're going to head down for another interview with Mio.
All right, guys, I'm now together with the sole driver of Toyota. You can see a lot of Hondas around, but we're with Kingston Tan. Mate, the only Toyota on the grid for this class. You are definitely very different from the others.
Yeah, like a lot of people say Honda is always faster. I just want to prove that they're wrong, you know.
Okay, but how's the car performing? Granted, this is the first race of the year for your class. You know, there's maybe a bit of tuning here and there. A lot of R&D still needs to be worked on, but you're confident with your car. How is it performing for this race specifically?
I mean, this car is pretty tricky to drive because it's rear-wheel drive. I've been driving front-wheel drive. So yeah, it's a new challenge, especially in this field. I think it's another challenge. Yeah.
All right. And obviously, every driver out here wants to get on that podium. What are your expectations specifically for this round one, race one?
I have no idea. Just go for it, you know. Like, I mean, it's too many uncertainty with this car. Right. So yeah, let's see how it performs.
All right, lovely. So good luck to you and have a good race. Too many uncertainties, but one thing's for certain, we're definitely going to have fun down here at the Petronas Sepang International Circuit. Gentlemen, back to you.
That was an interesting interview, wasn't it? Just honesty, really. We're going to go for it. We're going to see, does it take the pressure off a little bit? That unknown factor of the car. In a world of unknowns, it must add a bit of spice and a bit of pressure as well.
Yeah, I think it's always an experimental phase for some of these drivers, especially in round one, because they are with new teams and of course with new machines, which they are still getting used to. You know, sometimes they don't have enough time in practice and even qualifying. So Kingston Tan, I think, summed it up perfectly. They just need more time with the car, and hopefully they'll find it in this race. What I found so interesting about Kingston Tan was the name of the team he's with.
What, no coffee, no cure.
Indeed,
You a coffee man?
a big one.
Me too. Plenty of turbo charge without the coffee on track. I mean, you wouldn't need a coffee being behind the wheel of one of these incredible machines, though. But I do like the name. I found it intriguing as well.
Yeah, it's a name that piques the interest.
Anticipation building, 5 minutes to go.
All right, we're going to head to another interview, this time with Leona Chin.
All right, one of the very few lady drivers, female drivers that we see here down at the Petronas Sepang International Circuit. We actually have Leona. Hi, Leona.
Hi.
How are you feeling today, Leona? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Quite excited. How confident are you about this race?
Confident.
Are you just like, okay, you have a strategy, or are you just looking to wing it today?
I want to, this is the first time in this Honda Civic, so I want to test the car and hopefully bring it back to the finish line.
All right, awesome. Good luck to you, Leona. And here's Leona, first time in the Honda Civic, and she's going to be winging it at the Petronas Sepang International Circuit, I have no doubt. Back to you guys in the studio.
That's fantastic, isn't it? I've got no doubt she's going to be winging it. I love that. Just fearless, just go. I think that's something a lot of the drivers share, right? I mean, the time for talk is over. We're behind the wheel. We are minutes to go. This is what the drivers live and breathe, and this is what the track is all about.
Yeah, the Sepang International Circuit, one of the most acclaimed circuit in this region, if not the world. 5.543 kilometers in length, 15 corners, with 2 back straights in turn 14 and 15. It is a challenging circuit, especially in these conditions.
Yeah, Sepang, such a driver's circuit. Fast flowing, unforgiving, particularly known for its 1-2 complex, turn 1-2, and it does invite late braking moves, but punishes overcommitment. And of course, turn 15, that wide hairpin, often decides photo finishes or final lap drama, so we'll see how this pans out. Expecting drama for sure.
It's Boy Wong with the modern racing team. Boy Wong, of
Beautiful
course,
colours on that helmet.
clocking the fastest time in qualifying with a time of 2 minutes and 25 seconds, which is the benchmark. But I'm sure these guys can go even faster, especially under dry conditions.
Johnny Z, such an exciting racer. He'll start second on the grid behind Boy Wong. Keep your eyes peeled on this start.
This is Leon Ku's R Engineering car 339. Leon Ku was a consistent performer in this particular category last year. Amassed himself 3 podium finishes, Leon Ku. Of course, we'll be looking to continue that momentum.
Some of the cameramen just making sure they're out of dodge, because things are about to get very much fast and furious on track. Cars in position. Again, just a stunning view, and look at the beautiful colors of these cars, the beautiful paintwork. Just looking stunning in the Sepang sunlight. We're about to hear those engines roar.
And as these drivers embark on the formation lap, It is an opportunity to really get a feel of the track for one last time before they get back into the respective starting lines for the race proper. Look at the temperatures, and it's just blazing out there. Not the hottest we've seen though.
Yeah, 28 degrees and cloudy, as it often is in this part of the world. Confirmation of the grid then, Boy Wong in first, Johnny Z in second, Leon Koo third. Faisal Alang in fourth, Daniel Ryan in fifth, with Lee Kum Sun in sixth.
And Jasmine Tan is in 7th place, Chow Tek Siong in 8th, Kenurata in 9th place, Kingston Tan completes your top 10, Jonathan Lee in 11th, and Wong Chung Hong in 12th.
The remaining field, Leona Chin, who we spoke to on track earlier, in 13th. Then Daniel Cheney Walker in 14th.
So as we see Kenurata just acclimatizing himself to the track, we are just about ready for our first bit of action in this TP2000 category. Total of 14 cars on grid. 7 in the TP and the other 7 in the TP2 category.
Leon Koo in that orange car number 339, starting third, behind Johnny Z in the yellow, and then Boy Wong in the blue car in front.
A lot of these competitors have already known each other over the course of so many years. They've raced each another season in, season out. So the challenge, I guess, is to just try and build this advantage, this psychological advantage, this head-to-head advantage over your closest competitor. And I guess even though they're friends outside of the track, on track, it's all business. And that's what we're about to see in just a short while. Which is why when Irene and Mio ask them about their strategy, nothing is given away. They just give you the basic. We're looking to finish the race, you know, we don't have a strategy, but it's all been thought of, it's all been planned out, and it's all ready to be executed when we go green.
Yeah, very much go time. This is where everything that's been planned and talked about and put together and worked at as a team, it's where it all comes together out on the track. This is where they separate the winners and losers.
Right, and we are ready. Let's discuss lineup. It will be a standing start.
Carl's just getting in position, and we've got 30 seconds to go until we see green. Boy Wong there in the Honda for the Modern Racing team. On your left, Johnny Z on the right, Scuba Racing team in the yellow car.
And we are green. Here we go. Boy Wong immediately trying to hug that inside line as he comes into turn 1, but what a start by Jonathan Z. Look at that, he's just overtaken him coming into turn 1.
Johnny Z in for a storming start. This is one of his favourite stomping grounds, but Boy Wong is looking to gain the lead back on the outside. Good defence from Johnny Z.
Jonathan Z's always been a fast starter. He's always been an explosive starter, and that's exactly what he's done through the form. He's just taken advantage as they come through to turns 5 and 6.
Leon Koo sitting in third. Now looking to attack Boy Wong in second.
So we can tell you that Boy Wong, or rather Jonathan Z, currently leads the standings. Boy Wong in second place. Leon Koo would be in third place. Daniel Rain Uy actually posted the fastest sector 1, but Jonathan Z replied with the fastest sector 2.
Daniel Ryan in fourth.
They just come through to turn 12 now.
It looks like Boy Wong has taken the lead back from Johnny Z. It's going to be a fascinating battle, isn't it, between those two? Certainly don't count out
We've
Leon
already
Koo at this
seen
stage.
positions swapping at the top. There you have it, Boy Wong in first place. Jonathan Z in second place. Leon Koo in third place. They're all still very much bunched up together.
Daniel Ryan, Rui in the pink and yellow car in fourth. Black Wolf by Bay Racing.
Will Johnny Z be able to have a peep on the inside line as they come through to turn 15? No, he's just allowed Boy Wong the opportunity to maintain that lead. But he might try here again.
The lead is
Trying
storming
to cut on
past
the
us.
inside line. Will he get it? Oh, well done by Boy Wong, just to shut him off. He might try again.
Smart racing here from Boy Wong, maintaining the
Expert
lead.
defending from Boy Wong. So posting the fastest second sector, still not enough for Jonathan Z to take the overall lead. And in the TP2 category, Chow Tek Seong currently in the lead of Team R Engineering. In fact, Team R Engineering is currently in first and second place. Jasmine Tan in second place, Kingston Tan in third place, Kanaratas in fourth, Jonathan Lee in fifth, Leona Chin in sixth place, and Wong Cheong Hong in seventh. This is where the action is at this point. The fight for first between Boy Wong and Jonathan Z.
Look out for Faisal Alang in fourth, car number 8. Looking to battle Leon Koo for third at the moment.
Coming through this tight turn 9 and 10 heading into 11.
It's a short gap between second and first. Johnny Z looking to attack once more on the outside. No margin for error for Boy Wong.
Yeah, the defending has been spot on so far.
But look
He's
at that
done
move.
well.
Lovely stuff.
And brilliant
Faisal
from
Alang.
Faisal Alang in that. Just to grab. Oh, but Leon Koo has gotten third spot back. It's just a momentary lead.
Johnny Z is now our leader. He's taken it from Boy Wong. The battle is on between these two.
We have a massive battle going on, not just for first and second, but look at that. We have 5 cars who are all so close to each other. Leon Koo slowly coming into contention.
Faisal Alang coming up on Leon Koo in third.
Faisal Alang in that black Mercedes, not wanting to miss out as well. They've all cleared turn 3 rather well. Coming into turn 4.
Last lap for Johnny Z.
5.
2.28.510 seconds for Johnny Z.
So as we look at the replay of, would see that how Jonathan Z would try and wrestle, or rather maintain this advantage. Does so well. So they've interchanged leads twice already since we went green.
And look at
Not
them
much
battling.
separating them at all as we come into turn 9. Boy Wong looks to have a pop on the outside. Will he be able to do it? Looks like he has.
Beautiful work from Boy Wong there. Lovely stuff.
So we have a new leader again. And Leon Koo has just positioned himself so well just behind the two. A single slip up from either one of them and he would be able to put himself in contention for top spot. Just a 400th of a second separating Boy Wong and Jonathan Z. That's how close they are.
Boy Wong looking to open things up a little bit here on the straight.
This is where some of the action have unfolded. Coming into turn 15. And Jonathan Z looks to try on the outside. He's going to step hard on that accelerator, looking to gain enough momentum, but Boy Wong seems to have done enough to shut him off. He does indeed. He's put enough daylight between himself to take that wide turn into turn 2 and 3.
Certainly turning into a very exciting race.
This
here.
is what we wanted before the start of the race, and we had basically forecasted that it's going to be an explosive battle happening all over the circuit, and this is what exactly that these drivers have indeed dished out for us. Kanurata seems to have some problem with his car. He slowed down quite significantly there.
That's not good news for Kanurata, who we pinpointed. Huge respect in this game, one of the best around. And it's not looking like a good afternoon for him. And a close-up of Boy Wong there. Again, Johnny Z just breathing down his neck. No margin for error for the leader.
So Boy Wong currently in the lead thanks to his fastest lap. He's currently the fastest man on track with a time of 2 minutes and 27 seconds.
Very little to separate the front three.
There we have it, is a flat tire or burst tire from Kanurata, and it's an unscheduled pit stop to replace that front right tire.
Boy Wong looking to put a bit of distance between himself and the chasing Johnny Z. Leon Koo remaining consistent in third for the moment. Leon Koo's last lap, 2:28.324.
Let's see if Boy Wong will manage to even eclipse his fastest lap time as we come to the conclusion of the third lap and into the fourth. No, he's not. He's actually lapped at 2:28, and so has Jonathan Z, Leon Koo, and Fadzil Alang. They are all so close with each other. In fact, there's only a 4-second lead actually that Boy Wong has developed over 5th place.
And look at
Tells
this
you how
battle in the
close and competitive
TP2.
we are.
Chow Tek Song fighting out to maintain the lead with Desmond Tan there. Desmond Tan has overtaken on the inside. Brilliant work from Desmond Tan, who now leads in the TP2.
That's the battle for TP2. That's the battle for top spot in TP2 between Chow Tek Siong and Desmond Tan. Really nothing much separating both of them.
We have some fascinating clashes taking place throughout the field, and this is certainly one of them.
So we have almost a bumper-to-bumper action in TP and likewise in TP2. It's exactly what we wanted. It's exactly what the fans wanted. To see this high-octane action.
Still plenty of time for Chow Tek Song, but won't be too happy having conceded the lead to Desmond Tan like that. Was great work. Both are engineering.
Looking to have an inside on the outside line. Did really well there, Desmond Tan. Keeping that racing line really tight indeed.
Might get a chance to see that overtake from Desmond Tan, or is this?
There's another loose tire. This one from car number 89. That's Wong Cheong Hong. Maybe another unscheduled pit stop for Wong Cheong Hong. Second car into the pits to get the tire changed. As we resume the battle in the TP category. Boy Wong still in the lead. 500th over second.
There is
a second over Jonathan Z. That's how close it is.
Starting procedure infringement on investigation. That is getting looked into. As to who?
Just for a moment, it looked like that yellow scuba, or rather OPM light scuba racing car could have taken that lead. Only for Boy Wong to resume his advantage.
Johnny Z, so wonderfully aggressive, will keep on seeking openings, will keep on putting the pressure on that rear of Boy Wong, and any mistake will be capitalized on.
It's almost like poetry in motion, the way they've been accelerating and braking almost symmetrically. And as a result, this particular gap between both these drivers has not really faded all that much.
Boy Wong's last lap, 2:28.576.
They slow down for another sweeping turn, where a lot of cars can actually drift wide if you do not manage that braking. They've done well. Turn 14, coming into the final turn for completion of yet another lap. Leon Koo, I have to say, also doing really well just to stay in contention.
Yeah,
He's just 2 seconds behind, not too far away.
Yeah, just making sure that he stays in contention, as you say, and looks to extend that gap with Faisal Alang in fourth.
And again, Boy Wong just shuts him off. Shuts Jonathan Z off. All right, we're going to head for a commercial and we'll be back shortly. Do not go anywhere.
the ultimate. Main technical partner for Lamborghini Super Trofeo. Ventus. Hankook Tire.
And we're back at the MTCC 2025 even, round one. And I can tell you, Boy Wong is still in the lead here in TP1. Johnny Z breathing down his neck in second. Leon Koo sits in third with Daniel Ryan behind him in TP2. Jesmond Tan remains in the lead with Chow Tek Song in second. As it stands, Kingston Tan is in third. No coffee, no cure.
So this is what happened during the commercial break. As we can see, Fadzil Alang coming into turn 15 there. And Fadzil Alang, almost a bump there with Black Wolf, Daniel Arain Oi. And as a result, Daniel Arain Oi currently has overtaken Fadzil Alang. He is now in 4th place in that TP category. As we approach the final 10 minutes of this race, plenty of excitement, plenty of opportunities left for these competitors to finish top of the podium. We cannot give you an indication of who is going to finish first because it's been so tight in both categories. Boy Wong leading Jonathan Z by just over a second in the TP category, and in TP2 it's the same as Jesmond Tan leads Chow Tek Siong by just a second. So intense battles happening in both classes.
Boy Wong, as it stands though, looking good value for that lead, and there is Jesmond Tan. Similarly, staving off the pressure well at the moment, but just under 10 minutes to go in the race. Plenty of drama to unfold. Chow Tek Siong will certainly be looking to capitalize on any margin for error. Fight between those two.
But they've left the rest quite a bit of distance. Jasmine Tan is almost 15 seconds ahead of third place. That's Kingston Tan. The battle in the TP category is much more intense, with the top three only separated by 3.3 seconds. So we see a drive-through penalty for car number 29. There'll be Lee Kam Soon. Of course, race control monitors everything. They deem unsavory behavior. These drivers will be imposed with some sort of penalty. Boy Wong currently not too bothered about any of that. He's just focused on fending off Jonathan Z, who has not let up.
This battle could well continue right down to the final lap, to the wire. Johnny Z saw openings. Boy Wong overall has managed to stave them off fairly well. Car 17, black and white warning flag for track limits infringement. Car 17.
I think Boy Wong has done admirably well ever since the start of the race. Of course, we saw Jonathan Z taking the lead, and Boy Wong did well, got back the advantage, and then Jonathan Z regained the lead. But Boy Wong stayed in the hunt, did not let up, and when he took the lead for the second time, he told himself that he's going to just try and rubber stamp that pole position all the way to the finish line. And this is the battle for 5th place between Fadzil Alang and Daniel Walker.
Both. Look at this replay.
This was the previous incident which saw Daniel Rain Oi just trying to get the upper hand over Fadzil Alang, and he managed to do so. But Fadzil Alang has regained. He's not going to surrender that position so easily.
Lots of mini rivalries developing all over the track. Well, he's left a distance between himself and Fadzil Alang. Danny Walker.
Big mistake by Fadzil Alang. He's just perhaps, oh, that's the tire. That's the front left tire that's costed him. This is the third driver that has encountered tire problems. Kanurata, Wong Cheung Hong, and Fadzil Alang, the third driver. Perhaps a burst tire there. So unfortunate, because he was really giving it a go.
Such a disappointment for Fadzil Alang. He was having a great race. He was pushing the car.
As we show you live pictures of Jonathan Z, who has now taken the lead. What has unfolded at the top, and then Leon Koo in second place. Boy Wong has surrendered 2 spots.
Well, what has happened to Boy Wong and his lead? It was all looking comfortable for a while for the Modern Racing team. Johnny Z and Leon Koo have capitalized.
Jonathan Z has found himself in a glorious position with less than 5 minutes to go. the OPM Light X Scuba Racing driver currently.
Any mistake, and you can suffer the consequences. There's confirmation for you. Johnny Z in the lead. Leon Koo behind him in second. And Boy Wong now slips back to third. Johnny Z's last lap, 2:30.410.
Something must have happened. We'll hope to get some replay perhaps on that incident, because when we last left these TP leaders, it was Boy Wong in the lead and Leon Koo in third place. But look how far Boy Wong is now trailing Jonathan Z.
What a crucial
through
time.
to turn 9 and 10.
This could be pivotal for Johnny Z. He's always been the man to watch here. He's had plenty of glory on this track.
Yes, indeed. Jonathan Z is so successful in this particular category. And if we get replays on what had happened, and perhaps this is it. There we have it. At turn 8, Jonathan Z made his move, got it. And it'll be interesting to see how Leon Koo as well managed to get himself into second spot. A lot of action happening in turn 8. Even in the MT 1600, there was a lot of action in turn 8. Jonathan Z wouldn't mind that one single bit.
Getting towards the business end of the race now. And there is that tyre change for the unfortunate Faisal Alang, Superpower Lubricants. He was going great guns before that.
Boy Wong perhaps will be left to rue the golden opportunity. Looks like it's a car problem for Boy Wong, because he's significantly slowed down. He's no longer going at the pace that he went earlier, and it'll be reflective of the lap times as well.
Black and white flag.
So we see this battle going on in the TP2 category. That was your leader, Jasmine Tan, still hanging on to top spot. Chow Tiek Seong, car number 11, here in second place.
It's for a track limits infringement. And look at Johnny Z flying in the lead at the moment.
So, will we see another twist in the tail? Will Leon Koo somehow be able to mount a challenge as we close in on the final minute of this TP2000 race here at the Sepang International Circuit?
So that warning going to Chow Taek Song. Chow Taek Song doing everything to try and catch up with Jasmine Tan. And there's also a warning for Kingston Tan. There's Leon Koo, Mr. Consistent throughout this race, really.
And not too far from Jonathan Z, just 1.2 seconds behind.
Can there be another twist in the tail here?
In fact, Leon has clocked the fastest last lap, 2:29, which has given him this position.
Johnny Z looking to close out this race. Leon Koo not far behind, but it looks like it will be Johnny Z.
Fazil Alang is on his out lap, looking to try and pick up the pieces after suffering that burst tire earlier on.
And there is Boy Wong.
Boy Wong definitely has some car troubles.
Best lap of 2:27.973.
He's not going as fast as he was earlier. But this is what happens, Andy, when you really push your machine over the course of half an hour. Sometimes something will give way. Now, can Jonathan Z do enough to cross the line and get his first champion title of the season?
Johnny Z has measured his performance brilliantly. This has been an archetype Johnny Z performance, knowing when to be aggressive, when to be steady. He picked his moments superbly well, and it looks like he's going to see this out.
It's extremely measured driving from Jonathan Z. All he needs to do is just to try and maintain this position. For Boy Wong, it'll be a moment of a reflection, but nothing to be too disheartened about, because there is still tomorrow. Tomorrow will bring about a renewed hopes and aspiration, and he can go again.
There is that unmistakable number 17, the yellow car of Johnny Z.
Coming into his last lap.
Now, Leon Koo. What can he do in this final lap? Not a million miles away from the leader.
All right, so if there is a time for Leon Koo to mount the challenge, it is now. And he's in a great position to do so. Within touching distance of his closest competitor, will he be able to do it?
No mistakes from Johnny Z now, and he is extending that gap on Leon Koo.
Two schools of thought for Leon Koo. He could either really push that machine, push that Honda and try and take risk, or he could be happy and settle for second spot and collect the 12 points going into tomorrow's race, which would be a commendable performance in itself. Remains to be seen. And this is jostling for fourth place. Three cars bunched up there. Daniel Walker, Daniel Reynold.
Yeah, that fourth place battle is on.
Here we go. See Leon Koo still trying to do his valiant best. See if he can make up ground. But Jonathan Z looks to have put himself in a comfortable enough position.
It does look comfortable at this stage for Johnny Z. Very safe pair of hands behind that wheel. Meanwhile, Jesmond Tan still leading in TP2 against Chowtek Song. Kingston Tan in third.
Confirmation of Jonathan Z approaching the checkered flag as he prepares to make this turn into turn 15 and take his spot as champion of this TP category.
And there he is, Johnny Z takes the checkered flag. Leon Koo behind him in second. Strong, consistent performance from Leon Koo, and it's going to be Boy Wong to take third.
Boy Wong will still be, I think, a little disappointed to have conceded that top spot, but he'll still be satisfied to finish among the podium.
Here is that battle for fourth.
This is a battle for fourth and fifth. There we have it.
Danny Walker edging out Daniel Ryan-Uy.
And that's Fadzil Alang's car again that has stalled. And Mercedes has encountered setback after setback. And we have confirmation that Jasmine Tan has finished champion of the TP2 category.
Strong performance from Jasmine Tan, seeing off the challenge from Chow Tek Song, who finishes second in TP2.
Well-deserved from Jonathan Z.
Johnny Z always one to watch today.
He showed his intent early on by taking pole position from Boy Wong from the first turn in itself. And despite having to play catch-up to Boy Wong after that, he soon seized his advantage when he got the opportunity and did not let up. Credit to Leon Koo as well for finishing in second. He was, of course, just watching the battle unfold between Jonathan Z and Boy Wong in front of him. And likewise, he capitalized to take second spot.
Leon Koo certainly got rewarded. Opportunities do present themselves as long as you stay in contention, and that's what he was. He was sat there in third place, being very consistent with his driving. Saw his chance and he took it. With Jasmine Tan, big congratulations to him, the R Engineering driver, taking first in the TP2, seeing off that challenge from Chow Tek Song, also of R Engineering.
It's been a wonderful session of racing. We've seen two magnificent, intense battle in two categories. There's nothing more we could have asked for, could we?
Yeah, beautiful to see those rivalries, those battles unfold throughout the field. And look at what it means to Johnny Z's team. They are oh so proud of their man, and after the year he had last year, he was always going to be the man to beat. It's not always easy to live up to expectations. Johnny Z has a habit of doing so.
Yes, and it's a tag that the best always has to bear. They are the ones that the closest rival will look to take down. They are the ones who have always got to set the marker for brilliance. And that's exactly what Jonathan Z has done. He has delivered in style. And I think we are going to hear from him shortly, and I hope we do, because we'd really like to get an insight as to how it happened. And here we are, an interview with our champion.
I'm standing here with the winner of TP2000 TP category. Jonathan, how was it for you?
Today is a very hot and humid day. The car performed slightly hot than the usual days. So I had to manage the tires and the temperature, of course. And I have to plan my drive because the front FK8 was my 2024 car, and I totally know the character of the car. So it made me play the game much better.
Yeah. Actually, I really saw that. I really saw how you actually put your mind into the car into your mind, and I saw how you took your turns. I bet you this is actually one of the most difficult turns that perhaps you have taken in the race as well. How was the whole entire race for you, tackling the challenges that you faced?
The main crucial issue was the tires conservation. So I really have to plan well, because my manager calls me that the tires had some issue with some other teams. So I have to be super cautious about it.
Oh, okay, but hey, it gave you a win, Jonathan. Congratulations, and thank you. Back to you guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Always fascinating to hear the winner's perspective. Johnny Z gives a good interview, a good insight as well. Interesting that he said he was concerned about the tyres, didn't drive like a man who had too much concern. He drives with an awful lot of confidence.
And a great tyre management, because we saw three different cars who had tyre issues.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Z was really mindful of that, not just the tyre, but he also mentioned the temperature in order to not let the engine overheat, which was a problem last year as well. We saw a lot of cars stalling because of engine overheat. So great race management, great strategy, and a well-deserved victory.
Confirmation then, Johnny Z taking first place. Leon Koo behind him of our engineering. Boy Wong in third. Daniel Cheney Walker in fourth. Daniel Ryan Ui of Black Wolf by Bay Racing takes fifth. Lee Kam Soon is in sixth, with Fadzil Alang in seventh.
And Jasmine Tan doing so well to win this TP2 category. He fended off the challenge of Chow Tek Song rather, to finish in top spot. Chow completing the 1-2 finish for our engineering in second place. Kingston Tan, interesting team name, no coffee, no cure. They finish on the podium. Leona Chin did really well in fourth spot. Kanurata, despite tyre problems, managing to finish in fifth place. Jonathan Lee in sixth place. And Wong Cheong Hong, who had that tyre issue earlier on, he finishes in seventh.
I think we've seen some good resilience from some drivers there. Kanurata having a look at that replay. Boy Wong starting in pole position in the blue car of the Modern Racing team, and he started strongly with Johnny Z behind him, Leon Koo in third. Johnny Z going on the inside, managing to take the lead, and it was an ongoing battle. Boy Wong, for a while, looked to be going great guns in this race. And the fight between the front two was a story of the race. Johnny Z using all of his experience and skill to take the lead off of Boy Wong. Then Leon Koo, for a good portion of the race, sat in third. Here we see Boy Wong in the lead again. Johnny Z making his move. Leon Koo in the orange car in third. And the three of them remained in that order for a while. That's Kanurata with tyre issues, who was forced to pit and sort that out, and went on to recover well. And this was the battle between Jasmine Tan and Chow Tek Song in TP2. Chow Tek Song behind Jasmine Tan, and Boy Wong in the lead there. This was Fadzil Alang fighting with Daniel Ryan Ui, and these two battled it out side by side. Fadzil Alang in the black Mercedes, he had tyre trouble as well. And there's Johnny Z making his move against Boy Wong. This was a pivotal portion of the race. Boy Wong conceding his lead, Johnny Z taking his chance, and in the last lap, there was no doubt for Johnny Z. He could see that checkered flag in his mind's eye. And Leon Koo had taken advantage of the situation to take second place. Leon Koo, very astute racing from him as well. But Johnny Z, the main man, finishing first.
All right, we're gonna head for a commercial break. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back shortly.
The ultimate. Main technical partner for Lamborghini Super Trofeo. Ventus. Hankook Tire. The ultimate. Main technical partner for Lamborghini Super Trofeo. Ventus. Hankook Tire.
You guys are now here for the Petronas Grand Prix of Malaysia 2024. This is the 75th edition of MotoGP, as well as the 25th anniversary as well for the MotoGP being held down here in Malaysia. Throughout the whole time that we're here, we have lots of activities, lots of things that you can actually do together with us here, because why, we have plenty of booths, plenty of our partners who are here just for you, together with us at the Petronas Grand Prix of Malaysia 2024.
Right, we're back. Thank you for staying with us. We are going to head to the podium ceremony for both the TP and TP2 category winners. Live pictures of family members, friends. All waiting for the podium ceremony.
If you want to come and join the action, please do. It is free to go and sit in the grandstand, or it's 100 ringgit for the weekend pass to go in the paddock and mix up with the drivers and these beautiful cars. I love the colouring on Boy Wong's motor.
It's one of the most interesting livery I've seen, Boy Wong's car. That art tells a thousand stories.
And the weather's been kind to us today, and we hope the same for the MotoGP in October. Very excited for that one. If you love everything fast on two wheels, then get your tickets at thesepangcircuit.com. 25% off for the family bundle of 4. Bring your family down to watch the absolute peak in motor racing.
Number 21, modern racing team, Wang Yu.
So we start with the TP category in third place. Boy Wong in third place, all smiles there.
In second place, we have car number 339, R Engineering, Liang Ku Meng Kun.
A seasoned performer that needs no introduction, Leon Koo takes second spot.
And the winner for 20 production category, car number 17, OPM Light X Scuba Race Team, Jonathan C.
The main man, Johnny Z, taking the top spot on the podium. It's not an unfamiliar position for him. Hard-earned glory here today, managed his car beautifully. An excellent drive.
Scuba Race Team will undoubtedly be happy and proud of the performance of their star driver. It's a gorgeous looking new Momento, a rebranded Momento to go along as memories to their achievement, which I'm sure the trophy cabinet is already stacked with various silverware, various accolades.
Another one for the trophy cabinet, another one for the highlight reel, and more precious mementos in this beautiful sport. Excellent vibes between the competitors. As we say, these guys know each other well down the years. Johnny Z in first, Leon Koo takes second, Boy Wong in third for the Modern Racing team.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the final gathering of the day, the T Production 2 TP2
Next up
category.
is the TP2
In third place, car
winners.
number 28 from No Coffee No Cure, Kingston Hall Race. In second place, car number 11 from R Engineering, Chiao Tek Song.
We have it in second place, Chiao Tek Siong. Javid is all Chiao Tek Siong in the car number 11.
TP2 category, car number 444.
have it, your champion. What a race all three men have put together. It's confirmation of our winners. Kingston Tan in third place, no coffee, no cure. Chow Tek Song in second place. And the champion, Jasmine Tan from R Engineering, reigning supreme in the TP2 round 1 category.
Great racing today from Jasmine Tan. Saw off the challenge beautifully from Chow Tek Song. Kingston Tan, well deserved in third. No coffee, no cure. The two R Engineering cars take the top 2 positions.
Category, race 1, round 1.
All right, that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us. But do not forget, we have a whole lot of action starting tomorrow with the MT 1600, and that will start at 11:20 and followed by the TP category, which will start later in the afternoon. Thank you very much once again for joining us. Have a great Saturday, and we'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.